Ethereum is a global computing network that allows anyone to tokenize and program any asset. So you can start to see why more and more people see Ethereum as a complement to Bitcoin as a non-sovereign store of value for a digital world. Bitcoin offers greater certainty of supply, but Ethereum now pays a dividend and is deflationary.
It's no secret that Ethereum has had a lackluster market showing this year. The second largest crypto gained less than 5%, while Bitcoin gained 45% and BNB over 80% in the same period. But there are definitely reasons to be optimistic about Ethereum, especially when looking at 2025 and beyond. Just a couple of days ago, Illyriad Games co-founder Ben Adams proposed a new Ethereum improvement proposal that would slash block time on the network by 50%, from 12 to 8 seconds. According to Ethereum developer Justin Drake, the block time improvement would make decentralized exchanges roughly 20% more efficient, saving about $100 million in arbitrage costs per year. In addition, the upgrade would improve Layer 1 contracts, slashing their execution times by a third. It's worth noting, however, that the upgrade would increase the total amount of data on the network, which would, in turn, require more powerful hardware to reach consensus on the state of the network in less time. This would make it more difficult and expensive to become a solo staker. Interestingly, Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin recently addressed this challenge, proposing the idea of reducing the required amount to become a validator from 32 Ethereum to 16 or 24 Ether. In any case, speeding up transaction times would definitely be a big boost for the network. Another development that could have a positive long-term impact on Ethereum are ETFs. Remember that Ethereum became the second cryptocurrency to get approved for an ETF, trailing only Bitcoin. Ethereum ETFs as a whole saw significant outflows over the past couple of months, almost exclusively due to Grayscale investors selling their shares in the Date Ethereum Trust. If we ignore that Grayscale's fund, more than $2.4 billion have flowed into various Ethereum ETFs since their inception. It's reasonable to assume that these inflows will continue and the downward pressure created by Grayscale Ether Trust will eventually end. If we shift our focus to macroeconomic factors that could positively impact Ether, it's virtually impossible to ignore the Fed's interest rates. Last month, the Fed finally cut interest rates after more than 2 years of restrictive monetary policy. The markets responded with a short-lived rally that sent the SP 500 index to new all-time records, while Ethereum reached its multi-week highs. We could very well see a similar scenario play out during upcoming rate cuts slated for 2024 and 2025. According to CME's tool that tracks investor sentiment, traders believe that we'll see rate cuts in each of the subsequent Fed meetings, including in November, December, January, and March. Now, let's discuss Ethereum's native token, Ether, in more detail. In 2022, the Ethereum network underwent a series of changes known as the merge, which turned Ether into a deflationary currency. Since then, the supply of Ethereum has slowly decreased, and in turn, it has placed upward pressure on the value of a single coin. The basic premise is pretty simple. The fewer coins there are in circulation, the more value a single coin commands. According to projections, the supply of Ethereum will continue to decrease, slowly heading to an equilibrium state over the coming decades. But way before that happens, we could see Ether crush its previous all-time high and set new price milestones. Accounting for historical price movements and technical analysis data, our price prediction algorithm expects Ether to experience a strong rally in the coming months. By the end of the year, Ether could surpass $3,800, which would be more than a 50% increase from current rates. However, the real fun is expected in 2025, when the price of Ether could reach as high as $7,000, which would be a massive increase compared to the all-time high of $4,800 reached in 2021. However, it's worth noting that the price could see a steep decline toward the end of 2025, which would reflect Ether's performance during the past 2 previous halving periods. You should keep in mind that the prediction is only based on price history and current market conditions, and doesn't account for fundamentals such as news and regulatory developments. In the end, Ethereum's price performance will be closely tied to the performance of Bitcoin. To see where BTC could be headed next, check out our previous video.